right here. There you go. Vlog like this. Yeah, I mean this works. I might put it back like a little tiny bit.
Do you want to start it?
I was trying to be like really dramatic. I was like, what is there to say?
Do you want to start with the fake dusting?
Yeah.
Oh, my phone's over there.
I actually do want to start with the fake death thing. I think it's, do you remember how many people actually like, I'm just thinking of that one guy who messaged me, was like, yeah, I lost my homie recently.
It was a girl.
It was a girl?
It was her mom. Yeah.
How many people do you actually think got like really upset about it? Who were like,
there was like 40
comments.
most engagement on anything we've ever done.
That was so funny. The amount of people are like, who like felt actually like, fuck, man.
The amount of people that saw a dead guy in a pool and thought he was dead. Yeah, that was good.
Shout out Sky for bringing up the idea.
Yeah, and doing that awesome RIP pimp.
That was really nice. I like the art on that. Should we, how many times can you actually just like put out like blatantly?
Blatant lies?
Blatant, yeah, how much?
You just keep doing it.
Yeah. Like I feel at some point people are gonna be like, all right, dude.
Let's fake like.
You guys have died 5 times each.
Do you think Sky would let you fake her death?
Probably not, to be honest.
Fucked her to death.
Camera. So stupid. Have you ever seen any AI YouTube ads? Mm-mm. You've never seen any of those? Mm-mm. Oh my god, they used to. Remember when AI was like, I'd say probably like a year, maybe 2 years ago, when it started getting like, I don't know, pretty popular. And you could like get people to like mouth sync and shit like that. There'd be fake news outlets like CBC News or something like that. And it would be so blatantly AI, like mouth movements and shit. And be like, Elon Musk just discovered how to save Canadians 10 hours of labor on their fucking work week. And it was just like some retarded ass shit like that. And the fake death thing was just making me think about how real easy it is to just like lie and just put like some random bullshit.
You gotta lie to people?
Just like bullshit. Like there's people who fall for the onion, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think there's probably will always be people.
I think it's also like questioning a death is probably weird too.
I don't know, questioning a death. So if someone's like, I mean, I guess it depends on who it is.
Because you don't want to be that guy
like,
where,
no.
Yeah, where you like if someone was in the Instagram comment, they're like, he's obviously not dead, and then it actually is real, and then you just look like a fucking asshole. Was that a squirrel?
I think it was, yeah.
Sure was loud.
The other thing was talking about, do you have anything else to add to that general idea or topic?
No, I think it's just funny to bring up.
I think it's just funny to be like, yo, look at all these people who are like thought it was real.
Yeah.
There's not much else to it, I guess, yeah. It's just funny.
Yeah. And sad. I still feel bad for that one lady.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, who was it, her father or mother? Her mother died recently. It's like,
but if you went like on her Instagram, there's like posts about it and there's a GoFundMe, so part of me feels like it was a scam.
Maybe. Oh my God, I get a lot of those, or I used to on Twitter. There used to be this thing where trans people would constantly like promote their GoFundMes to pay for like food and rent and small stuff like that, and a lot of people in the graphic design space would like share them, and I always thought it was like weird.
GoFundMe's just weird in general, yeah. I don't even like donating to causes that deserve it, you know.
Yeah,
I'd rather just keep my money.
I mean, to be fair, you donated like $10 the other day.
Yeah, that's just because the guy sold it good though. It wasn't even that.
You care? You're just like, I like your style.
Yeah, his sell was good. It was for the food bank, and he was like, every dollar you donate is a can of beans that'll be there for you if you ever need it. He sold it to me like I wasn't donating to other people, but to myself, and that's genius. That's actually fucking genius.
You're like, what if you needed 9 cans of beans?
Exactly.
It's like, you know what? Shit, man.
Yeah.
I did need 9 cans.
So now there's 9 cans of beans waiting there for me if I'm ever homeless. That's a good sell. That, like, you only buy things when they're sold well. You know what I mean?
That's true.
What was else on there? Episode 2. Episode 2 stuff.
I feel a little bit behind on some of the bumpers. I need to make a couple more.
Yeah.
I have some ideas, but generally, it feels a lot. I feel a lot more comfortable with like the process and the making of it.
Yeah.
Like the first one was like pretty stressful.
That's because you did like everything on it, or made a lot of stuff for it.
Yeah. To be fair, it was like a lot of like just fucking throw some shit out there, but it's gonna be, I don't know, it's a lot better. It's a lot more easier to manage when
It's
you have
gonna be a lot more
people.
cohesive too.
Yeah, it's gonna fit the vibe correctly. Yeah, for the longest time I was like pretty against like outsourcing at all. I mean, to be fair, we didn't really have this idea for a long time, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. We just need fucking homies, like IRL homies, to be honest.
Yeah.
We need editor friends, but we live in a shit town and not in Los Angeles.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey, Los Angeles.
Hey, Los
Like,
Angeles.
sponsor us.
No, but we'll get people to do stuff like that and help out eventually, especially with the Patreon
Yeah.
and people in the Discord and community. It'll be good. But yeah, the outsourcing. I mean, you brought that up, but then there's really no context to what you mean by that.
Yeah, just so everyone else is in the loop, I don't know when this is gonna come out, but outsourcing things like just random pieces, like promotional stuff, like promotional stuff for like Facebook, not Facebook, I don't know why I said Facebook.
We're actually
Facebook.
we're starting a Facebook.
Dude, we should start a Facebook.
It's gonna be called KPTV FB.
FB.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out Facebook for
We should do Facebook.
fucking Christ.
We should do Facebook and do like targeted videos towards like elderly women, middle-aged women,
Middle-aged women.
and whores.
You know those, it's their birthday. Leave 100 likes to show them that you care. We should just make dog shit like that.
Yeah.
We just need to make Facebook posts on Instagram and then we'll do better. Like we just need to like scrape the garbage from Facebook and then convert it to Instagram and TikTok and we'll be rich.
Yeah, Facebook's fun.
It's so annoying. I hate Facebook so much.
Yeah.
Okay, the outsourcing.
Yeah,
back
outsourcing,
on
yeah.
course. Outsourcing more artists, because the first episode we just did Bunda. I think that was literally the only thing we commissioned.
Super Bunda.
Super Bunda Fighter 007. Fucking insanely talented, cool person. But yeah, the second episode got 3 people, 3D artists, and then 2, I don't know, traditional graphic artists or whatever, VFX artists.
For bumpers.
For bumpers. Dude, it's gonna be
To lessen the workload.
less than a workload. And also it just increases it just like makes it, I'm not that talented. I can't do the shit that they make.
Facts.
So,
You're not that talented.
so it just
Yeah.
makes everything look so much better when you actually have like really good artists to help you with stuff instead of just trying.
And it makes it more eclectic and like a project.
Mm-hmm.
And you can put more names in the credits, which makes it look cooler.
Yeah. So you don't just
the
like
credits that
the
are
credits
just
are
you.
just your name?
Yeah. Yeah, those are the best credits.
we love those.
Them Russ credits, you know what I mean?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's so funny. It's just like a 3-minute credit scene. It's just the same like 2 names on it the whole time.
What's your favorite show for the
Favorite
second
show?
episode?
Oh fuck, I thought you meant generally. favorite show for the episode?
Yeah, out of the, what is it, basketball, clay, finger painting, and drugs.
Might be Clay. I like that one a lot.
Clay.
Yeah.
That one is good.
It was,
Yeah.
I don't know, it was chaotic. It was fun to record.
I don't know.
I don't know. What about you? Let me pass it on to you, dude.
I think it's the art show one too. That's like the newest thing we're doing, but it's the one that I like the most.
Yeah.
I like that we
fun.
tried basketball too, but it's super fucking different
Yeah, it is.
than what we usually, it's just like a character analyzation.
Yeah.
It's still good
It was
though.
a cool little test, you know, just to see.
It worked
where that
because it
idea
worked
is.
on both ways because it was still like a we tried video, but it was so much more like character based on Jermaine, like on the,
Yeah.
yeah. So I think that's cool. I think it's just different.
No, yeah, I agree.
And then no more after this episode Rambles on
Yeah.
the show. That's just Patreon.
It's smart. I like adding, I don't know, the separation. It's like a different series. So it feels like you're working on more than one thing at once.
Are we trying to do that other show before episode 3?
The cooking?
Yeah. Should we talk about it?
Yeah, we can talk about it. I'm just trying to think of like, it's super loose, doesn't make any sense, but I think we're like relatively on the same page, maybe not. I just pictured like Dax Flame's like smoothie show.
Yeah.
In like a cooking setting, and then also with
More
like
chaotic.
with like our like camera work that we like the We Tried style camera work, I guess.
Yeah.
And yeah. Where it's just
And like
dumb
it's
shit.
the Dax Flame mostly in the way by like the Craigslist actor kind of thing.
Yeah.
I still think that's gonna be super difficult here, but
Yeah, I'm excited to like start hiring actors.
yeah. And then yeah, just in an Airbnb cooking show. We haven't like settled on like what the cooking is, if you want to do like gross shit or just like actual cooking. I don't know. But and then it's just us causing chaos in the background as hosts.
It should be normal cooking, 'cause if it's like
It
gross,
should be like simple shit
yeah,
that we make hard.
because like if it's gross cooking, then that kind of takes away from everything else that's surrounding it. It's like too zany,
Yeah.
so it should just be like normal cooking, and then there's like retarded ass challenges that go along with it, and just us being weird to the contestants.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. And like I still think we should like, just like we did in the We Tried, like the first video that we did, we should have like the wheel or something and like make them do random shit.
Yeah.
And like step away from their cooking. So like the other person, if they want to, can fuck with it, or they can just leave it and it fucks their cooking up. It just makes it worse.
Yeah.
It's gonna be regular food, but I don't want like anybody's result to like, I really hope it's never good.
Yeah. It just somehow gets.
It's just like different kinds of bad. You know?
If we just.
I feel like we should like, wouldn't it be funny if we hired like an actor that's always there, who would be like a funny person to make always the taste tester?
Like a Hannibal Buress, I kind of.
Sure, but like, I don't know, to be like blunt, just like some like fat guy dressed up funny that looks like he would eat anything.
Yeah, and
Like a hot dog eating contest kind of guy.
who does a Sunday interview? The Barstools, you know what I'm talking about.
Like Glenny Balls.
yeah, like a Glenny Balls type of character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But with like the stomach of a shoe nice, you know? We need like a guy who
Stomach
can
of
really
a shoe.
fucking eat some bad shit.
Eat some crazy shit, yeah. It really just comes down to finding actors and just like posting ads. But like, then again, we live in like Nova Scotia, so it's not like LA or like New York or something where people are dying to be.
Yeah, we're gonna have to be
actors.
more specific and find like improv groups and like try to poach
Yeah.
like a couple people. It's about to start.
I really think, yeah, I feel like we should be good for a couple of minutes.
We'll be
But
fine.
yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, after this episode wraps up and everything, after commission, we'll be able to like focus in and like actually try to like get it done
yeah, exactly.
via reaching out to improv groups. That'd be fun.
And then we got that skit that we're gonna shoot, and we're gonna be able to shoot it because churches are so nice.
I know. Yeah.
The only time we've ever wanted to shoot somewhere, and pretty much every single church called back to shoot.
I know, which is insane. Yeah, getting into sketches.
Yeah,
They cost money. There's a decent amount of setup. Just props alone, let alone like the scene building or like shots.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Like that.
Getting into sketches is gonna be fun though, because we've never really done that before.
Yeah.
The first couple are gonna be the best ones, and it's gonna go downhill.
Yeah, it's gonna go downhill.
that's how sketch comedy works.
Yeah.
You get too creative.
You catch your lightning in a bottle, and then you're fucked. Your first ideas are always your best ideas.
Exactly. What else did we have? We had like talking about offensive jokes.
Offensive jokes.
Yeah, remove the prompts.
Remove. I'm just like holding onto the mic and just fucking playing with it.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like just generally culturally, I think Dante's said the same thing about how like 2014 or like late 2000s, early 2010s, like edgy humor is just like coming back, and how like Gen Alpha is probably gonna be like
super
edgy.
Yeah, edgy.
Fucks.
Yeah.
And I think that's true. I feel like
it's just a back and forth, just like anything though.
yeah, I just think edgy humor is coming back. I'm just thinking about like I don't really like conservative comics. I'm just thinking about the people who are constantly like,
I do.
I'm gonna get canceled for this one. Like,
oh no, not like that kind of thing.
yeah, edgy generally, like edgy jokes are like fun. I like them. I just don't like like Jimmy Dore is the only person I can think of right now. Just like very clearly like you're like a middle-aged man.
But I think there's a way you can do it and it still tastes like that, like I'm gonna get canceled. Like Tony Hinchcliffe does that like really well, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, or do you not like that? Because like if you watch Kill Tony, he does that like every episode. Like he'll say something like pretty or somewhat offensive or what he would perceive other people would think is offensive and be like, oh, he'll like.
Yeah, I mean, there's a way to say, there's a way to do it that's like funny, but it reminds me of like Eminem dropping that project, and the whole time he's like justifying.
Yeah, that's corny.
It's the layers of like
making
justification.
Okay, so like then you're saying like if a stand-up comedian makes like their whole thing like being fucking super edgy just for the sake of being edgy and like playing off of the I'm gonna get canceled, like really like leaning into it for that purpose, like the taunting. It seems like you think like the taunting is like cringy.
I guess, yeah, I think the taunting is really cringe. Like if you're gonna be edgy, you should just do it and not have to like constantly preface or like reassure people that you understand that you're being edgy.
Yeah, because it's akin to an apology, because it's like an acknowledgement that the thing that you said was wrong, right? But it's like acknowledging that what you said was wrong just to like be rebellious and be like, I know it's wrong.
You're like, oh, did you see me cross that line?
Yeah, pointing it out's dumb.
Yeah,
if you're gonna cross the line, you just cross the line, and you can like not even deal with the consequences because you don't even have to, but it's just like you just do it. I don't know. It's like punching somebody and then you let your buddies hold you back and pretend like that's actually holding you back. Yeah. It's like a half-hearted effort at making a joke. Yeah. Like we were watching that Kendrick Curry thing earlier, right? And a good example is like in that vape shop video where the guy like says the N-word. And he like half says it. He half says it and they try to get him to say it again and he doesn't. What was bad about him saying the N-word is that he knew he couldn't say it and he almost didn't, but then he did, and then as soon as he was pressured to do that again, he wouldn't do it, and he was like, oh, I feel bad. Yeah. So if you're gonna make those kinds of jokes or say those kinds of things, you can't like half do it. You kind of have to like say it with your chest and just like stand on the joke that you're making. And then when you don't do that, it's like cringy. It's like calling someone a bitch, and then when they want to fight you, you're like, oh, I don't want to fight. Yeah. You're not a bitch. I'm sorry. Like you didn't even mean the joke you're saying, or you didn't mean what you were saying. Mean what it was saying, or you didn't even support it yourself. You know what I mean? Not even in ideology, but just in like your ability to say it in the moment. You know? Yeah.
Patreon, it's gonna be nice. It's definitely not gonna like pan out immediately, but it's like definitely a really good stepping stone towards like just generally taking things more seriously. And
yeah, I think like the biggest thing out of it that maybe you don't think about the most is like how like building the community around it.
yeah, the community aspect, because it's weird now. I honestly don't know. We're just in a really awkward period between like going from like animation face.
Yeah, like starting
like-
off trying to do YouTube stuff, then you getting into animation, that doing good. It's still doing good.
And then kind of like leaning back in a way.
And then having to sacrifice like those things in order to do other things that we think are cool.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, so it's just like in a really awkward spot. So we essentially have to rebuild, and the Patreon community building aspect is going to be like, I don't know,
big for that, or it's gonna feel good.
it's going to feel good for sure. Having a little Discord full of like retarded people,
Yeah, little retarded guys.
little retarded guys,
And women.
and women.
So many women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better watch out, ladies.
But yeah, I don't know. Do you want to talk about like other things?
About the Patreon or what?
Yeah, like, because there's still animation stuff too.
Yeah.
Like you say a step back from animation, but also
Yeah.
at the same time you're gonna be
There's
doing
gonna be-
animations for the shows.
Yeah, there's
doing
still gonna
work
be
with
animations. It's just like the Knopes name kind of got co-opted by animations because they got popular, and because nobody's seen our like. We had like what 50 subscribers when we were making like our other videos,
Yeah.
or, like gaming things, or gaming videos, reaction videos.
Just from scratch, no promo,
Just from
no
scratch.
other social.
Nah, that was you. That was word of mouth promotion.
Yeah,
You were
that was
good at
that was the homies.
you put people on. You're like, dude, listen, we make videos, and then you get people subscribe, and you grew us that way. You did the legwork for the hardest part of a YouTube channel.
I was
honestly.
handing out fucking CDs.
You were literally handing out CDs on the side of the road,
Yeah.
which was fucking clutch. Because the hardest part is getting to like, what is it, 100 or something?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, we were at under 100 until after you actually started doing animation. So that
Yeah.
was like 2 years.
That's what I mean. Like, you did the hard
We had
work.
on one of our
honestly.
videos like join the under 100 club.
I remember that. Holy shit, dude.
I feel like after you start doing like the animations and posted, that's when I think we were still at like 89 or like 88 subscribers.
Yeah.
So I remember that because like the first like bump that it was is it went from 880 something to like 1880 something, and I was like, that's like a fucking.
I honestly,
1,000.
I barely remember going from like under 500 to over a K. I don't remember like any of the beginning part. Like it felt like
it was
really
because
quick.
of the fucking TikTok.
Yeah,
and I
the
think it was the
TikTok.
Fisheye Guy 2-1 probably.
Yeah, I got
Or
super lucky on
something like
those.
that.
Anyways, without going into the entire history of that, the Patreon stuff. Yeah, I really hope it. I'm just praying that it like starts to pan out, because making money through Patreon gives us time to just like work on projects and stuff, so I don't have to like focus solely on commissions.
Yeah.
Because I was on a really good streak, I feel, for a while, for like at least like 6 to like 9 months or something, just like pumping out animations, and I had to slow down because I had to take on commissions. Because I wasn't working full time.
And that's how we were making money to
Yeah.
support being able to do other shit like the show.
Yeah, so it definitely slowed down, which I regret in some ways, because we were doing really good as far as like pacing was going.
Yeah.
But yeah, once Patreon starts to like build up or whatever.
It'll be easier to go back to doing that.
Yeah,
We'll
just
have more
like-
time.
yeah.
And then if we keep commissioning artists for like bumpers and stuff like that,
Exactly.
then we won't have to worry about bumpers pretty much at all. So the only thing we have to shoot is shows, and then you can get back to doing like personals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't even want to just like. It'd be nice to have a fuck ton of like free time to like work on animations and shit. But I'm really enjoying
Working
the
for
production,
people?
not just working for people. I guess the production of like KPTV. Like I like working on.
Yeah,
this
so being
project.
able to do like personals would be big, because then you can do longer ones in episodes or more per episode.
Yeah, exactly.
Or...
I could work on just like personal animations and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know. I just like the work that goes behind the project, like KPTV. I like thinking and like working towards that, and not just animation. Cause yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be like
an animator forever.
Yeah, no. It's just like a cool, fun
You'll
thing
be
for now.
a guy that can do animations
Exactly, yeah.
forever, yeah.
Don't want to be an animator.
Because like making it your job like kind of sucks when it's something you like to do, right?
Yeah, that actually, speaking of that, that fucking hit me really hard not too long ago. Because it used to be just like passion and just like fun shit, and then it became job, and it's like you can't, it's like left and right brain. You can't like think about art through the lens of like output and business, because it like starts to get muddy.
Or
Because
somebody like else's vision too. Like even the work that you're doing now, it wouldn't. It would like, even though you have freedom to do whatever you want, it wouldn't be like an idea that you'd ever come up with, or a concept that you'd like choose to work on.
like, yeah,
right?
creating stuff for other people, and even if they give you creative freedom, you do have like, you can't just like try some bullshit random idea, because you have to think about like deadlines and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that like, I didn't think about it for a long time, that just by making like creativity or like art or whatever the fuck like your job, it like removes a lot of the creative aspect. If you want to make money,
Yeah.
at least. Like if you're cool with just like taking your time, you have like a job or something, then like you can still be like super creative with like, I don't know, animating or 3D shit.
Yeah, and there's people that want to do animation or like anything like that for a job, but you're more like the person who likes doing that because it's just something you enjoy doing.
Yeah,
You know?
like a Disney animator doesn't go home to do like their own mini series.
Yeah.
They want to get away. I assume they don't have the time to make their own projects, and it's just like, I don't know, when it turns into your job, it just like fundamentally changes how you think and look about it, I think.
Yeah, and that's what's good about KPTV too, because it doesn't feel like a job as much as something else either, because we're doing it for ourselves and then using the money we get to do it, and it feels more like doing something you've like wanted to, where you literally have the freedom to make it whatever you want.
It's like
hire
a weird
whoever you want.
It's like a weird like collection bin, or like a communion plate at church, where we just like throw in a bunch of stuff, and then we have a loose idea, but yeah, it's not like deadline, or it doesn't feel as much as like deadline strict. It's more like we just throw shit in there and then turn it into something cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be good though.
Yeah, I feel like I was yapping there for a minute.
That's good though.
Yeah.
But it's, I don't know. Everything that's coming up is like nerve-wracking and like cool all at the same time. Cause it's like from like before, like we debated like the decision of like rebranding or changing things for like a long time, like how long to wait to do it, how if we already fucked up by not doing it early, and then we just did it. And I mean, there's obviously like a consequence to that, right? But like, it's good now that we've done it, so we didn't have to like make that build from like a even higher plateau, or from like a higher, but now we can just do whatever the fuck we want and just make shit.
Yeah, the past like couple months have been like, I don't know, kind of like an awkward thing, especially for like, I guess the Instagram primarily, just changing it to like Knopes Productions from like my personal account. But it's good because it just like weeds out people who like
we're only there for animations or for fisheye guys specifically.
Yeah,
like the fisheye guy's not even something at this point you even really want to like work on.
Not as much.
I'd assume, yeah. Or even like
I do have an idea though. I wanted to do a fisheye guy, but they're like practicing skateboarding. I just like the idea of like clay girl
Yeah.
with like helmet.
You don't want
elbow
to
and
do like
knee
big
pads.
things anymore though. Like you don't want to do like a lot of like, you don't want to do like 230 fisheye guys.
Nah, I mean they're not sustainable, generally speaking.
Yeah. And I doubt even though it was like really good, you don't want to do like clay radio, because that's just like
I've been
such
thinking
a,
about it. It's like a monotonous, tedious project.
even though it's cool,
But it is really cool. I feel like I have probably make like one more, or like I have to make one eventually,
yeah.
but it's definitely not on the forefront or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think of Freemasons?
I don't know much about them. Like some people say they're just regular cool old men that just hang out, and some people say they do weird shit. I don't know.
Yeah,
There's a lot around here.
true.
Yeah, there's like Freemason clubs and shit.
Yeah, what else? I don't know why I said that. I just thought it was funny.
I don't know. I hope it was a good answer.
Yeah, that was a lot better than, I thought you were gonna say nothing. Just ignore me. Right, you're right next to me, you just like blatantly ignore me.
What do
Just looking
you
around.
What do you think about Freemasons?
It's just like a biker gang to me.
I feel like they don't even probably. I feel like they don't ride bikes.
I mean, they lay bricks.
Is that what they do?
I don't know. I heard something like that.
I thought they just like played pool and like drank shit. And,
Yeah, I feel like they're just like, I don't know, it's like a dad club.
yeah.
It's just
Dad
like
club where they're like mysterious, so people think they're like Scientologists.
Yeah, they're like semi-religious, but really it's just like some dudes who like
Hanging out.
vaguely
Oh, you
believe in
just mean
religion.
motorcycle guys, like the clubs, like motorcycle clubs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, you're probably right.
I don't know what the fuck Freemasons do.
I wonder if they drive specific vehicles. Now that I think about it.
Damn. Like they all drive Broncos or something weird.
Fucking OJ was a fucking Freemason. Yeah.
Fuck. The fact he
They're all
died
in white
recently.
Broncos.
I,
Oh, yeah,
they
he's
all-
dead.
Yeah, dude, isn't that crazy?
Yeah. It was an inside job.
OJ dying was an inside job.
How did he die? Whatever.
Yeah, who fucking cares? He was a murderer anyways.
This is just kind of a catch-up kind of thing,
Just
guys.
ketchup. Yeah, this is kind of like just a throwaway test anyways. I feel
Yeah,
like influencers
but I
are
think
good
like
one,
it's
though.
good enough for the Patreon, probably.
Yeah, for sure. It's just like extra shit. We'll
Yeah.
cut this part out so you don't hear us talking meta about
No,
the
we
video
can
you're
meta talk.
watching.
Meta talking's cool. Meta talking's awesome.
I'm sure people
We have a
love meta
fisheye
talk.
lens. Can you tell?
Whoa.
It's meta.
Why
I
are your
told you
hands
the
so
lens.
big near the edges of the frame?
Why is my face so small? I look like Hassan Abbey.
I got that Hassall hit. Yeah.
Did this even look cool the whole time, you think?
Were we even recording?
Yeah, we're recording.
Man, I don't think we're recording.
I think this is gonna be nice because it was candid. Was it candid?
What, did this feel candid? All right, till next time, Knopes.
Yeah, till next time, Knopes. I think this is only on the Patreon, so thanks for the $5, guys. Love you.
So yeah, those fucking idiots. It's still recording on that camera over there.
Oh.
Oh shit, they heard us.